Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. I think we should check out Telcoin's price chart. And by the way, I actually do Telcoin updates in my second channel. So if you are a Telcoin fan, definitely give my second channel a sub, because if you remember the last time that we talked about TL, we weren't actually around here. No, a couple of days ago, I actually made a TL update and we were specifically around this area. And the idea was that, well, okay, for two reasons, we need to be patient and careful. Reason number one, even if this is overall a bullish structure in form of an ABC zigzag, and after it's over, we are going to witness a great move on the upside, then okay, we said, even according to that scenario, this is going to be a 1, 2, 3. And since back then, we didn't really have our wave 4 and 5, we said, look, be patient and careful. Odds are our move down may not necessarily be over yet. Reason number two for why we said we need to be patient, it actually came down, if you remember, to this very important area. And we were like, well, okay, let's just wait a little and see, are we going to reclaim this level or not? As long as we're not doing that, okay, maybe it's best to interpret any kind of move up as just a simple pullback. And followed by that, we should expect a bit of a move on the downside. And unfortunately, what we talked about in the previous video played out. Now, the question is, what is happening in this area? And can we actually be bullish and argue maybe in Telcoin in here we have hit a low? The answer is yes, but for a couple of reasons that we are going to talk about, I would like to suggest right now at least don't really touch Telcoin. Now, before we get into that, let's just zoom out a bit more. Okay, you see, the overall idea in Telcoin is starting from here, if you remember, was that as long as we're not taking the loss, this can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up followed by a correction down, and we can hope that we're going to see another move on the upside. And in the previous video specifically, I said, well, okay, now since we are under this important level, maybe this scenario is not going to play out. And just to confirm that, let's wait and see, are we going to take the loss or not? And as you can see, yep, with absolute authority, we ended up unfortunately taking the loss. And that means this 1-2 structure, or maybe this AB followed by another move up into our C-leg structure, is generally not going to be in play anymore. Having said that, this doesn't necessarily mean that in Telcoin we are going to witness like a straight move on the downside. Overall, I do think downsides are actually quite limited. However, let's say, okay, even here we are going to end up hitting the lows. Even at that point, invalidating this bullish setup certainly is going to have its consequences, and chief among them is time. You see, if you want to argue that this is going to be our final low right in here, then okay, off of the lows, you have to be able to find a 5 wave up followed by like a very slow and choppy move down in form of a correction. And this whole process, which in it, timing wise, the price is not really going to go anywhere special. It's just going to take some time and it's just going to get on your nerve. And since in TL we ended up taking the lows, then okay, even if you want to say this is our final low, you still need to wait and see 5 wave up followed by a correction down, which is going to take some time. I know it's not really ideal. None of us are a fan of this, but hey, guess what? The market doesn't really care about you, I, or for that matter, anybody's feelings. The market does what it does. We are just here to analyze it. Now let's talk about a couple of reasons for why we need to be careful in this area in TL. First things first, let me actually cheer you up a little bit. You see, if you go on 15-minute time frame, maybe even 5-minute time frame, in order for us to see the candles a bit better. Okay, why is it that my chart is loading so slowly? Okay, there we go. Good news. I think you are able to argue this is 1, this is 2, probably like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up to about this point into wave 3, a triangle for 4, another move up into wave 5. So the fact that we are able to find off of the lows a 5 wave up is definitely an optimistic sign. And also, there is a chance. I'm not going to talk about this with a lot of confidence. You are going to realize in a minute why. But there is certainly a chance that this is a correction structure. And if this is the case, then okay, from these areas in Telcoin, or maybe like just a little bit lower, you have to see, again, important, you have to see a very strong move on the upside. And at that point, I need you to pay attention to this important level and see, are we going to reclaim it or not? If we reclaim it, I guess it can be your initial bullish sign suggesting the bottom is in. As long as we're not doing that, yep, I still think any kind of move up might be just a bit of a pullback. Now, reason number two for why we need to be careful. Let's go on 15-minute time frame and let's actually go around this area. There we go. You see, there is a chance that in Telcoin in the short term, we are having a pattern called an ABC, running flat, which looks like this. This is our initial move up into A. Followed by that, we're going to have a move down into B, and in it, we are going to take this initial low. Followed by that, we are actually going to once more witness a good, strong move up into C. And if in this phase, we are not going to take the height of our A leg, this pattern is called an ABC running flat. On the other hand, if we're going to take it, it is called an expanded flat, and nonetheless, the subwaves are actually similar. We're going to have ABC into A, ABC into B, followed by a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up into C. Now, if I just go on the live chart, okay, here is a top tip for you. One very, very key sign that based on it, you are allowed to argue the bottom is in, is having actually in the last leg on the downside prior to hitting the lows, a 5-wave impulsive structure, and this is kind of a problem in TL. Answer me this, are you able to find a 5-wave in here? But the answer might be yes, but here is what I would argue. Finding a 5-wave in this phase is actually so hard and challenging to a degree that it probably shouldn't be our base case. So I'm gonna say probably this is an A, B, C structure down, opening the doors to maybe having some sort of a flat structure, especially because I think we can all agree this is indeed a 3-wave movement. So how about this? Sure, off of the lows, we are having a 5-wave up in Telcoin, but it might just very well be in form of an ABC running flat, meaning what? Unfortunately, the final low in Telcoin is not really in yet. And from here, or again, maybe just a little bit higher, we are going to continue our move down in order to take the loss. And again, it's very important to understand if we are going to have like another move on the downside, I don't really think it's going to be necessarily like that much of a strong and huge move. No, I think any kind of move down in Telcoin, odds are it's actually going to be our last leg on the downside, and downsides overall are actually quite limited, since I do think in BTC and generally the whole altcoin market as well, we have gotten the majority of our downtrend. And from here, it's just going to be a bit of a consolidation game, and you may not necessarily get tired by it, but I guarantee you that a lot of people during the consolidation phase are going to get shaken out of the market and lose a whole lot of money. So for the love of God, I'm begging you, please, please do not be one of those people. Now, my final point, let's go on weekly time frame, zoom and more, see what is happening in terms of indicators. Okay, so first things first, let's actually talk about candlestick patterns real quick, because you might be sort of kind of able to argue this is actually a hammer. However, it's not really confirmed yet, and even if it gets confirmed, you still need to be very, very careful about it. Why? Again, in terms of classic TA, this hammer is actually happening under this important level. And for example, if it was going to happen maybe somewhere around these areas above this important support, that actually would have been like a much, much more important and much more bullish of a candlestick pattern. But hey, since it's happening under here, I'm gonna say this isn't really tradable. And reason number two for why I'm not necessarily optimistic about this pattern yet. You see, if you want to confirm that you are actually having a hammer, something like this with like a very small shadow on top, there we go. Okay, the next candle after this pattern actually has to be a green candlestick. Why is this important? Because right now, as you can see in Telcoin, the current weekly candle is actually unfortunately a red one. So this is definitely, in my opinion, yet another important red flag suggesting do not really trust this thing. Now, in terms of indicators, what is happening? As you can see, in stock RSI and MACD, unfortunately, we are having sell signals at the same time. And the fact that we also have a break of this important support doesn't really help our bullish case, does it? So in weekly time frame, I'm just going to argue, be patient our move down seems to not necessarily be over. What about daily time frame? Okay, the story in here is a little bit different. Is it? No, I think. Yep, unfortunately, we are also having in here sell signals in these two indicators at the same time. So again, this is definitely yet another important bearish sign suggesting in Telcoin, at best, we need to be careful. At worst, our move down is not really over yet. And overall, in my opinion, again, it all just comes down to this really, really key area of support. And let's hope that this isn't really going to turn into a solid, strong resistance area. As long as we are under it, I'm not simply going to open any long positions in Telcoin. But hey, let's have a move on the upside and reclaim this level, go above it, do a pullback, and then another continuation. Okay, at that point, I might actually reconsider my strategy. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Telcoin's chart. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.